Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys, again. If I've spoken to you already, hello again, and hello to any new people out there. We're going to talk about technology in this session. So we're going to read an article about new payment systems and things like that, using your hand and using handshakes and stuff. And we'll also discuss the topic a little bit, yeah? So what it's like, what you think it will be like to pay in this way and stuff. But we have one person in the class, Abdullah.
Hi.
Hello again. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Long time no see.
Long time no see. Have you changed in the last 2 minutes?
Yes, I did.
You've changed. Yeah. So you've changed. You've changed.
No, actually not.
That's okay. Okay, no worries. Yeah. So we're going to talk about technology. Did you manage to open the article, Abdullah?
Wait a second.
If not, I'll add it to the chat box so you can see this.
Yeah, it's open now. Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Okay, it's from the Telegraph. It's about it's entitled Cash or Card. Sorry, yep. So Cash or Card. Yeah. We have 7 people watching. Can you all join us? Ashihan, you commented in the last chat box. Now you've got to join us. Okay. Now you've got to join us if it's possible. Hope to see you here. Actually, I noticed it was fully booked again, so I'm not sure if anyone else can join. Yeah. Do we have anyone else out there waiting? Doesn't look like. It's just us, Abdullah. Okay, let's have a private session. Why not? Okay, we have 8 people watching. That means the audience numbers are increasing somewhat.
Okay, hopefully.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
How long have you been living in Leipzig?
Since last July. Yeah, so for quite a long time, but I've been going backwards and forwards, and I'll go back soon. Yeah, so I've got a couple more months here. But yes, it's quite good, but it's very cold. I find. Yeah, I don't know.
It is freezing cold though there. Yeah.
What's it like in the south usually with the weather?
It's the same as in Leipzig.
Yeah, so
it's the same. Yeah.
Minus figures.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, and what's the temperature now? Because here I think
maybe 6. Let me check it. Oh, wait a second. But it was awful the last weeks. Oh dear. Wait a second.
I went back to the UK. I went back to the UK last week.
Okay.
And it was plus 7 or something in London when I was there.
It's so minus. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, please.
It's -3.
Okay, so it's a bit warmer. Here it's -6. But I went back to London. I came back and I thought I'd leave my gloves and scarf at home, UK, because it's +7. Landed at Leipzig, really snowy. Okay, we have Carlos. Okay, we'll just wait. I can't hear you yet. Maybe it's still loading. But I've met you before. Good to see you again. We also have, who else do we have? We have Huan again. Nice to see you again. Okay, we'll wait for it to load again. Ismail, how are you?
Fine, thanks, Martin. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good. And which country do you come from? Whereabouts in the world are you?
I am connecting from Turkey, Ankara.
Cool, Ankara, cool. Have we spoken before by any chance?
Yes.
I thought so.
We have spoken before one time, Martin.
I thought so, yeah. I recognise the name and I recognise the display picture. So yeah, sorry about that. But everyone else knows now you're from Ankara. Cool. Manal, how are you now?
I'm fine. Martin?
Yep.
Yeah, actually I'm curious about the lady. Who is the lady in your photo? Profile photo.
She's my girlfriend, Manal. She's my girlfriend.
Yeah, I expected that.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm going red. Okay, anyway, Manal, I know you. I've spoken to you too many times. Could you please tell the rest of the class where you are from?
I'm from Oman.
She's from Oman. And which city?
Sur.
I've never heard of it, Manal. Do you remember? I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we also have Wojtek. Is that correct? Wojtek? I can't hear you quite yet. Guys, as always, can you all check in the top right-hand corner to see if the microphone is muted? And then it should be okay. Okay, so who else? We've got Carlos. Now can you hear me? Is everything okay, Carlos?
It's okay. The microphone was muted, but now it's okay.
No problem at all. How are you today?
I'm pretty fine, thank you. I'm not bad. And you?
Yeah.
How are you?
Are you tutoring today? Are you teaching today?
Yes, I have class at 4, 3 in UK time, 4 in afternoon in Spain, and 5. 2 hours, continuous 2 hours. I have 2 hours, so.
Wow. Okay, that's cool.
I lecture you your class. I'm going to prepare.
Great. And I don't know if anyone knows, but Carlos is a Spanish teacher as well on Verbling.
Yes.
I know him. Yeah.
Okay, Abdullah, do you learn Spanish as well?
Yeah, I participated in this class before.
Okay, that's cool. I've only watched. Yeah, I haven't participated, but I've only watched. It's very interesting, but I don't understand much. Yeah, so that's the thing.
I see.
Hashim, is that correct? Hashim, we'll come back to you. Now, can you hear me, Wojtek?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, perfect. How do I pronounce your name?
It's Wojtek. Okay,
Wojtek. And where are you from? Which country are you from?
I come from Poland.
Cool. Which part?
The western part, near German border. It's Poznan.
Poznan, yeah, I've heard of this. Poznan. Yeah. So it's really not far at all, actually. Yeah, so cool.
No, it's not far.
It's -6 here. I'm in Leipzig at the moment in Germany. What is the temperature there? I guess it's quite similar.
It's like below zero. Yeah, it's below zero. It's awful weather. I don't know what's going on. The climate is changing. I think. I don't know. It should be sunny now.
It's spring, right? And it doesn't feel like it at all. But yeah, okay. I don't know if this is a worldwide phenomenon, yeah, but this seems to be so in Europe at the moment. The weather's kind of odd. How is it, Carlos? You're in Spain right now, right? I think I remember. Carlos, you're in Spain?
Yes, I live in Spain. I live in the region of La Mancha, the south of Madrid.
Is the weather unusual at this time? Yeah, because at the moment, for example, in the UK, it's colder than normal for spring.
Okay, I think it's harder than in the UK right now, but it's colder than usual in this time of month. In this month, normally the weather is higher and better, but now it's raining and it's a little bit cold. Is below the average.
Apparently due to global warming, yeah? I don't understand the logic here.
Yes, okay, maybe it's possible.
Global cooling, we'll say. Global cooling is the new phenomenon.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Okay, in that case...
Can you write? Can you write? Cool?
Global warming.
Okay, no. Cool.
I think now it's called climate change. Yeah?
Climate change?
No, it's basically they realised actually it's not getting warm, so they called it a different name. But global warming, we call it now global cooling because
global cooling. No, I'm sorry, global cooling.
Cooling.
Cooling. Okay, it's a new word. What does it mean?
It's not really a real word. It's not really, but to cool down. Yeah, to cool down, to warm up, to cool down. As in things are getting colder. It can't be global warming.
Okay, the opposite of global warming. Okay.
Yeah. The opposite.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
This word was invented in your class?
Yeah, just now.
Just now.
Okay, perfect.
New vocab, guys. Yeah, global cooling. Okay, any scientists there who know about all this kind of stuff? So about global warming, can anyone give an explanation to this? Hasim, are you a scientist? Okay, still can't hear. Could you just check, as said, your microphone in the top right-hand corner, and see if everything's working? Huyen, you're a maths person. Are you a scientist?
I'm not a scientist.
No worries. Okay, so
yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you perfectly well. So you're not a scientist, just a mathematician.
Kind of.
Cool.
I'm not close.
No worries. So did everyone see the article?
A little bit about everything.
Okay, tell us about global warming. Yeah, what's happening? Europe is getting colder. Is this due to global warming?
So I think it's more correct if we call it global climate change.
Yeah.
Because the weather is becoming more treacherous. Like we have the coldest ever winter every year, and then like in summer it gets hotter and hotter.
Yeah. So two extremes. Yeah, two extremes developing. Really cold winters, really hot summers.
Yeah, more extreme.
Yeah. Cool. We have another. Oh, Carlos, is that your profile picture, or is that the same person?
Yeah, yes, he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have Hashim.
I think
not okay. We'll come back. What did you say? Sorry, Abdullah.
No, nothing. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, let's all open the article, and I'll share my screen as well. We're going to look at an article about technology. Guys, what do you think about technology? So, are you technophobes, or do you like technology? So, Abdullah, are you a fan of technology, or are you a technophobe?
Well, actually, I mean, I'm not against technology as as long as it's used in good ways. I'm not against it. Sorry, it's so noisy there.
Okay, I think. Yeah, Carlos made a good point. We're using technology right now, yes? So none of us really are technophobes.
Yeah.
If we were, we would do the traditional way, yeah? Pay a lot of money, go to language school, I guess. Yeah. So, Abdullah, so you're not a technophobe, but what's your attitude to technology and technological change, yeah? So has it been a positive thing for you? Have you taken advantage of it?
Well, we all take advantages from technology. From banking, from learning. I mean, we are learning via computers, via internet, as right now. And you know, our whole system works with technology, so we all have advantages from it.
Can you imagine 2013 without smartphones, without computers, without any of the technology that we maybe take for granted? Do you understand this, guys? To take something for granted. Do you understand this expression? To take something for granted.
Yeah. Like you don't appreciate it.
Exactly, Juan. Yes. So you don't appreciate it because you use it every day. It's become the norm for you. Yeah. It's so normal. It's like the basic things you need.
Yes.
Yeah. So you say, okay, you use the smartphone so much, you forget that actually it's quite a luxury item. You see it as just a necessity, like eating bread or drinking water. Yeah, so to take something for granted, you don't appreciate it and stuff. So can you imagine, Abdullah, 2013 without the technology that we have today?
Well, as I was born in a technology world, so I can't imagine it.
Yeah.
It's impossible. I mean, technology is improving year by year or second by second, actually. And so I can't imagine to live without technology.
Okay, and could you live without technology for a period of time, though? Let's ask this question. Carlos, what do you think to this?
Okay, I imagine an hypothetical situation. Imagine the sun threw rays to the earth and stay without mobiles, internet for 2 days. It would be a disaster.
Everything would collapse. And how do you imagine it to be?
Well, I can't imagine because I think it's very really disaster situation, a very down situation or doom situation.
So I understand what you mean. So you're saying it would be down situation. What do you mean? Everyone will feel bad about this?
Because everything depends of the technology.
We rely on technology. Everyone relies on.
So we are then very weakness. Human, if we depend of the. So if we were at least 1 or 2 days without technology, the situation would be even very, very evil. Suppliers, communication. One day, it will be enough to destroy a lot of things.
It's true, because the technology will go and you think, oh, what now? You know, what can we do about this? Because how much do you use technology? I mean, you use it for your work, as we know. And how much do you use technology away from this? Yeah, so away from verbling, Carlos, how much do you use technology?
Can you repeat again?
Away from verbling, how much do you use technology? So.
Okay. Yes, of course. Okay, I use technology for banking.
Yeah.
For check my account, to book a travel.
Yeah.
To make courses, personal training. What else? Looking for a job. Sometimes when I have no job, or a lot of situations. But it's very an issue. A step to it. I think I do everything by
so
technology.
You're right. Hasim, can you hear us now? Can you hear? We'll come back to you again. Yeah, Hasim, I think there's a problem. We can't hear you, so just check your settings.
Would you mind if I talk in Turkish? I think.
Yeah, sure.
Haşim, sen mikrofonu açman lazım konuşmak için. Orada mısın? I think he can't hear us.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so Huan, what do you say about this? Yeah, so how much do you use technology?
I use technology for, what can I say? I use the internet specifically for learning, and that's
okay. So mainly you would say for education, yeah, for education purposes.
Yeah.
Cool. And could you imagine the situation that Carlos was talking about, whereby the sun or something, the world, we cannot live with technology for 2 days, everything stops. Can you imagine how we would react to the situation? Can you imagine what would happen here? Can you imagine a world without technology just for 2 days?
I think that if we go back in time, like 10 or 20 years, we may get used to it.
Okay, but
I don't know, but people, subject to change according to situations. Yeah, it may be difficult first, like, but you will get used to it. You will find another interest.
Okay, yeah. So maybe we have this natural instinct to adapt to our situations, which is why maybe we've adapted to the technology. Maybe we could try something else. But yeah, I can't imagine personally. But what would you say, Wojtek? What would you say? So could you live without technology? Okay, I can't hear you, Wojtek. Could you check your microphone again?
Hello, now?
Yes,
can
perfect.
You hear me?
Perfect, yeah.
There's something wrong with something strange happens with mine Hangout, so I don't know what's going on. You're asking about technology.
Yeah, so could you live without technology for 2 days? Just 2 days, as Carlos said.
No, I don't think so. I got my smartphone with me all the time, my emails and stuff like that. I think that everything now is in my life is connected with the technology. So yeah, I think it's impossible to be offline for 2 days.
Sure. Yeah. So is anyone here a technophobe? I guess I'm asking the wrong people in a group online and things, but technophobe as in is scared, has a phobia of technology. Do you understand this term? Yeah, to be a technophobe.
Yeah.
My nan was a technophobe. Yeah. So
yeah.
Oh, computers are evil. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh, this kind of thing.
He hates technology. Hates
technology. Someone who's even scared of technology, fears it. They don't understand it, so they fear it.
Okay.
Yeah. Carlos, have you got any experience? Do you know anyone who's a technophobe?
Yes, yeah. Okay, so I hate people who hates technology, but finally they surrender at it.
Yeah.
So
at the end of the day, they just use it anyway.
Yeah, I don't really know very much people who is a technophobe. Technophobe?
A technophobe. To be a technophobe, to have technophobia.
Technophobia. Cool. So, but I know a lot of people who have the minimum technology to survive. Only for maybe the mobile, only the mobile, not
for
more.
Texting and calling, nothing more than that. Yeah, for texting and calling. By the way, Carlos, just to correct you, you said much people, many people. Yeah, so in Spanish it's the same, isn't it?
The expression much people, many people.
Yeah, no. So as in you would say the same word for many and much.
No, it's in Spanish one word, mucha gente.
Mucha gente, yeah.
Mucha gente. So in English, many people, much people. I don't really know the difference. Much people, many people. I don't know the difference. I express many or much. It's no matter. I don't care about, or I don't realize about the expression many people or much people. How much people? How many people?
How much bread? I would say many people there? It's quantifiable, yeah. So you can count them. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
There's a lot.
Okay, yeah, no. But you can say how much and how many people. How many people do you know? How much people do you know? Can you say?
How many people? How many people do you know? Yeah. So with people, I'd say many, but there is a rule to it. Yeah, but I think it's quantifiable. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. How many students in the class? How many cities have you visited?
Okay. So in Spanish is cuánta. Okay. Cuánta, how many? It's no matter how much or how many. Cuánta is for countable or uncountable. So, okay. In this moment, I don't really know. I think any people who is a technophobe in this moment. I am thinking, but maybe my uncle, mother, my grand aunt. Okay, I don't know.
You can say nothing springs to mind. Yeah. So nothing springs to mind. Yeah. Meaning I can't think of it now. Yeah? So
it's an idiom.
Yes, nothing springs to mind, or like we said in the last class, I don't know if you managed to follow.
I don't remember, no? It's expression. I don't remember, nothing springs to mind.
Nothing springs to mind, it's nothing's coming up at the moment.
Okay,
or I don't know off the top of my head, which we talked about in the last class just before, I don't know if anyone watched this.
Okay.
I don't know off the top of my head, or I don't, nothing springs to mind, yeah?
Okay, I don't know.
Cool, okay, so anyone else got an opinion? So, Abdullah, you're not a technophobe, do you know any technophobes?
Actually, I do not know any technophobes. No, actually not. I mean, it's impossible to to get out of this technology, except if you live in tribes, maybe. But in our modern world, I can't imagine that someone is a technophobe.
You can't, you can't avoid technology, yeah? So it's around all the time. You just cannot, it's there all the time. Okay, any other, Ismail, what would you say? So, are you a technophobe, or do you know anyone who is a technophobe?
I am a technology addict, Martin.
Yeah.
And I try to make a campaign at home. We should not use technology instrument. We should all the computer off, TV off, and I wasn't successful because
you tried already. So you tried to do something like Carlos was suggesting, and that means live without technology, and it didn't work. So you tried and it failed.
Yes, my son was playing with tablets always, and my wife liked watching TV series, and we weren't unsuccessful. Not successful.
So you were unsuccessful. It didn't work. There's a common thing they say, oh, if you were to go to a desert island, what would you take with you? Nowadays, the answer is clear. Just the smartphone and then call someone to rescue you. That would be the easiest thing. But what do you say, Wojtek? What do you say?
About technophobes?
Yeah.
Yes,
you use it a lot. You're not a technophobe, but do you know anyone who is a technophobe?
No, I don't know anyone. I think that the people who do not use modern technology are more afraid of it or don't understand it. And sometimes they claim that they don't want to use it, but what is really the point is that they don't know how to use it.
Yeah, and they're too embarrassed. Yeah, they're too embarrassed to say, yeah, I need to learn this. So they can't maybe adapt it quickly. But the thing is, like, you guys are not, of course, not technophobes because you're using technology, and you're advantaging from this. Yeah, you're taking an advantage from this. And in what ways? What's the best thing you can do now with technology that you couldn't do in the past? So, Abdullah, what would you say? What's the best thing that you can do now that you couldn't do maybe 5 years ago?
Maybe 5 years ago. I don't know actually. I mean, what was 5 years ago? What we don't have now? Oh, blimey.
So, okay, the iPhone. Does anyone remember when the iPhone came out? I think this was the start of smartphones. Yes.
Actually, I'm not using iPhones. I mean, I have an old Nokia phone. I bought it 10 years ago. I'm still using it. You know, I believe that I don't. Oh, yeah. What do I want to say? Yeah. I'm not like other people. I don't need any iPhones. It's my opinion. It is just enough if you have something to write an SMS, to write a short message, or to phone. That's it.
By the way, just Abdullah, in Germany you say SMS, and that's also you can say. But we say for SMS we say text message. To send a text. To send another message to send a text.
Yeah. You see, I mix it up every day.
the thing is, though, SMS is the official word, I think, but everyone says in the UK, I don't know what it's like in America, but we say, send me a text, yes?
Text, yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, so, Carlos, what's the best thing about technology for you? How have you, got the advantage now?
Okay, it's very easy to say if I say to learn a language, but it's really true. So, because you are talking with people from everywhere, you can learn a language by internet. Okay, but a part of this thing, another thing could be the communication with everybody at the moment, and also very easy operations to make your life better. For example, it's a save of time, in my opinion. Is a save of time.
Time saver. It's a time saver.
Time saver. For example, when you want to make a transference and a bank for another bank.
A bank transfer. Bank transfer.
Bank transfer. If you are in your house, you don't need to go to the bank. Wait a queue.
Yeah, wait in a queue. You don't have to. You can just log on, send the money, done. Yeah, finished. .com. That's a lot.
So, okay, yes. Or if you want to travel, you can compare in a moment several destinations, and you can choose better.
Yeah, and even with apps and things like that, that's even easier. You just click a few buttons. It's quite cool.
Quicker and easier. So in a button with a button click, so you can choose several destinations and the cheaper flights, etc., etc.
Yep. So with the click of a button, yeah. So with the click of a
button, exactly.
You can get the money. Cool. Okay. So, Huyen, what would you say the best thing about technology for you? Carlos said about learning language. How has this been for you? Yeah. So, what would you say the best thing about technology has been for you?
Yeah, I would say about education also, because it has helped me a lot in this. For example, I can take a lot of courses online, which meet my demand without having to go to classes.
Yeah, so
or even here, there are some courses they don't offer in university. Or let's say that I need to translate, for example, a paragraph from Vietnamese into English.
Yep.
Or from English into Vietnamese, for example. If like before the era of technology, I have to like open the dictionary and look up all the words, but now I just need, Google or other online dictionary.
Google. Yeah, Daddy Google. So it helps. We have a new person, Sompatana. Is that how I pronounce your name? Sompatana, is that your name? Can you hear me? Okay, just check in the top right-hand corner to see if your microphone's muted or not. Okay, so the top right-hand corner of Google Hangouts, you should see the icon of a microphone. If it's red, that means we can't hear you. If it's just click on it, yeah, and hopefully it works. Okay, so Wojtek, what would you say the best thing about technology has been for you, in your experience? And then we'll move on.
Okay, as Carlos said, I think that it's pretty awesome that you can learn languages through internet.
Yep.
It's really great. What's the other thing? Since few months, or maybe few years, I'm a Twitter enthusiast, and I think it's great that you can stay connected with or follow people that you admire or respect, let's say. So it's great.
Okay, yeah, so it's been like Twitter and Facebook and stuff. I'm not sure if you use Facebook. Guys, let's go into the article. I'm really conscious of the time. So did anyone manage to open this? And in any case, I'll share my screen so we're all on the same page, okay? So 1 second. Can everyone see my screen now? I'll just focus it. Patana, can you hear me? Okay, we'll come back. No one else has joined, I think. Okay, so this is about, in fact, we're going to alternate the reading, yeah? So I'll make sure everyone gets an opportunity to read our correct pronunciation. And we'll also discuss new words and the topic afterwards. So who would like to start? Should we start left to right or right to left?
From left to right.
Left to right. Abdullah, go for it.
Okay. Cash or card. Soon we will be paying by handshake. Banking of the future. Contactless cards are just the beginning. There's a host of new ways to pay around the corner.
Okay, whenever you don't understand something or you want clarification, just say stop. Okay, at any point, just interrupt each other. That's okay, and then we'll make sure everyone's understanding everything. But in that small introduction, did everyone understand the point? And did everyone understand all the new words? Yeah, did everyone understand? Carlos.
I have a question. To pay around the corner means in general, no? To pay around the corner is expression. To pay around the corner.
To pay around the corner, not to pay around the corner, just means around the corner, meaning it's coming soon.
Okay.
So for example,
it's coming soon.
Yeah, for example, verbling around the corner, they're going to offer other classes, like German classes, around the corner. So really, really soon.
Okay, perfect.
Around the corner, or around the corner, sorry, not a corner. Around the corner.
Okay.
Okay, so it's coming around the corner really, really soon. Okay, any other questions?
No.
Cool, okay, so, in fact, that was a short amount. Abdullah, you can read the first paragraph as well, if you like.
Yes. As you fumble through your wallet to find the right payment, as you fumble through your wallet to find the right payment card and a loyalty card at the supermarket checkout this weekend, consider the possibility of just loading up your bags and walking out the door.
Questions? Any? So, Huan, was everything clear?
Fumble through.
To fumble through, okay, I'll share my... Basically, for example... Where's my wallet?
If you cram in your bag or if you search for something?
Like, for example, this happens in London. There's a really stupid system in London. I'm not sure if you've been with the underground, yeah? So in most European countries, you don't have to get your card. But in London, you have a thing called an Oyster card, which I'll show you. Or a ticket, and here's a train ticket. And basically, to get into the underground system and to get out of the underground system, you have to fumble in your pockets, look for it, and then pull it through the machine, and not just walk through. And it's so annoying, really annoying.
Some expression of some words you can guess by the context. So I was thinking in that, but to be sure, I ask you.
No worries. So to fumble through is just to look through and stuff. Do you have this system, Carlos, in your city? What about the metro system or the underground system? Do you have to use a ticket, or can you just walk straight through and just show the ticket to some inspector?
No. For example, for traveling, I live in a little town and a small town. But maybe when I go to the supermarket, sometimes a part of the credit card or the money you need for example, the ticket discount. For example, you are fumble through the pocket or the. Okay, where is this?
Yeah, where is it? Yes. It's always this, and it's always at a really stressful time. Yeah, they ask, "Oh, do you have a loyalty card?" And you think, "Oh, damn, why did I forget this bloody thing?" You know.
And because people are waiting for you.
And they all look at you.
You are fumble through. People are waiting. Okay, go on, come on.
Do you know, I had this in London this week. I was the same thing, because in Germany, basically, you don't have to do this, yeah? So when I'm in Germany, you don't have to put the ticket through the machine. And I forgot about this when I came off the train. I was fumbling through, and a man goes, excuse me, like really rude to me. Excuse me, why are you waiting, you know? And, oh, so rude. But anyway, okay, so Nuhan, do you understand this, to fumble through? You have to fumble through your pocket or something like that?
Yeah, understood.
Cool. Ismail, was that clear?
Yes, it is clear. Searching for.
Search for, but in this kind of awkward way, yeah, to fumble through. Patana, can you hear me now? Okay, it says, I'm sorry I cannot talk on my microphone, but I'd like to join and hear what you all said. No problem, okay? And you can just comment in the chat box. So in the meantime, Patana, could you please, you can't correct me on your pronunciation of the name. Could you write an experience if you have one, yeah? So any experiences you have, just write them in the chat box and we'll discuss them. But Wojtek, yes. What would you say?
Yeah, it's clear. You mean the word, yeah?
Yeah.
The sentence?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you have this problem in Poland when you on the transport or in the supermarket? You have to really fumble through your pockets to get something.
Yeah, but you know, recently I discovered a pretty nice. To come back to the previous topic, okay. I found this great app where you can, have a ticket in your mobile phone. You know what I mean?
For like a tram ticket or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
so I now I don't look for my ticket. You know,
so it's okay. You can just wave it over or something. Yeah. So it's not too bad. Cool. Okay, let's go. Any other new words? I think a loyalty card. You all know what a loyalty card is, right?
What is the difference? The loyalty card from the payment card, Martin?
The loyalty card is something, for example, if you're a regular customer, they will give you a card. I don't know if I have a loyalty card. I'm not loyal to show you. But basically, they give you a card which gives you a discount in the future. So with the supermarket, for example, if you keep shopping there, you get points. Every £100 you spend, you get maybe 10 points. And with those 10 points, you can get coupons. You can get vouchers and a discount afterwards.
Yeah.
For rewarding your loyalty, but a payment card is just like the credit card or something like that, yeah? Clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to assume that everything's clear, so if nothing's clear, just shout out, okay? Don't be shy. Loading up, yeah, I think that's okay, to load up something. Do you understand? To load up something. To load up a car, to load up your suitcase or whatever, to load up. Okay, next paragraph. Carlos, would you like to read the second one, please?
Yes, sure. The food would not come free. Instead, the items would be scanned as you walk towards the exit and the total cost charged to your mobile device, with loyalty points added automatically.
Questions?
I think it's clear.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's happening then? So someone can explain. In fact, Ismail, what do you say? So what's happening so far in the text? What do you understand?
Okay.
From supermarket products.
It's a bit. Okay, sorry.
No worries.
You can go out from the checkpoint. The products
Check out.
The products are reading by the electronic devices, and the total amount of the cost are sending through mail to your smartphone. And
stupid, because
it will pay from your smartphone bank account, maybe.
Okay, so the device, just
your mobile, in your mobile, you should to have an application to develop the order.
Yeah, but surely you would just forget your mobile phone and just walk out with the goods. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's read on to see that. But I don't know if there's. I don't know what you think. So far, what do you think of this idea? So let's go from right to left. Actually, Wojtek, what would you say about this idea? Do you like it or not?
Yeah, I think it's okay. It saves costs, so things might be a little bit cheaper because you don't have to hire all these people who I don't know how to call them, cashier or I don't know.
Yeah, cashiers.
Cashiers, yeah. I'm wondering how to secure such a system. Not to because it's possible. Maybe it's possible to
interfere from outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you can influence it in some way. Yeah, you can be a bit corrupt with the payment and stuff, I guess. But yeah, and just an interesting point is there. So you were saying about efficiency, yeah? So it's good for the business because they can save costs, which means maybe the products can either be cheaper or the business make more money. Are they doing anything like this already in Poland? Not by, I mean, this system, which is new, but to reduce the amount of cashiers that are in the supermarkets?
Let me think. Nothing comes to my mind. I don't know.
Does anyone in your country? So, Huen?
Martin.
Hello, Ismail? Who is that? Sorry?
Actually, no, we're not that advanced.
Okay, so at the moment, you have to go to a cashier and things like this. Ismail, what would you say?
There is a similar system in my country. In Migros grocery store, there are some cashierless checkpoint.
So okay. Huen said she's got to go or something. Okay. So bye bye. Take care. But yeah, this is a
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Take care. Take care. Speak to you again. Okay. So self-service checkout. This is. And yeah, we have this. So how does it work in your country? Ismail, how does it work?
You can shop your products and go to the shopping point. You are paying with your credit card, but there is no cashier in that point.
Yeah. Has anyone else heard of this? We have something similar in the UK. Have you heard of this, Carlos? How is it in Spain? When you go to a supermarket, do you have to pay to a cashier?
Yes, it's the costume, the most standard costume. But okay, in spite of this, I have seen some people paying with mobile phone in some, not supermarket, but see a store of clothes, shopping clothes. I have seen, not in a supermarket, but yes, in a store or a shop. So with the mobile, but by SMS. I think it's slower.
Yeah, so it is a long process. But this idea, for example, a self-service checkout. For example, I'll show you what we have in some supermarkets in the UK. And yeah, I'm not sure what you think of this, but one second, self-service checkout. It's not to do with technology, but it's just basically getting rid of the cashiers, yeah, to save money, which is not good because they lose a job and things like this. But basically, you put the system through, you put all the shopping through yourself, and you pay yourself, and you work as the cashier when you leave the supermarket. Can you all see this?
Yeah.
Is it similar to what you were saying, Ismail?
Yes, it is similar. There are no queue in this system, and I use it.
I like it, yeah, because there is no queues, and also I don't know what it's like in your country, Ismail, but quite often in the UK there's this kind of small talk, yeah. So you have to talk with it depends if it's really busy, then no. But sometimes the cashier would talk to you. How are you? The weather's terrible. What are you doing at the weekend? And it's just, you get this massive queue. You're thinking, come on, I just got a bottle of drink. I just want to go quickly. So this is quite convenient. But what do you guys think of this? Yeah. So if this existed, Abdullah, it doesn't exist in Germany. Yeah. So, but Germany's really efficient in the supermarket. They're so quick.
Yes, they are actually. I have heard that they will launch these kind of self-service checkouts in the following years, maybe. They have tested it. The opinions were different. Some of the customers like it, or some of them didn't like it. Well, if personally, I would prefer cashiers instead of these machines.
Yeah, but I don't know what it's like. But from my experience, they're very, very quick in Germany. Yeah, so when they put the product, it's like a race, and you're trying to rush it into the bags and things like that. So for me, I don't know what you think. Have you mastered the technique? I have not mastered the technique yet in the German supermarket. How quickly to put the products in? How is it for you? Yeah, is it normal for you?
It is very normal. Yeah, and I would prefer them instead of, as I said, instead of this kind of self-service checkouts. Yeah.
So it's not very personal, yeah, when you talk to the machine. Carlos, what would you say?
What? I'm sorry. Can you repeat again? What?
These self-service checkout things that I showed you. Do you think it's a good idea?
I think so. I think so. But okay. But I think there mustn't be the unique way. So it's up to you to do or not to do it. So it's another option, in my opinion, not the right option. So
only option, yes.
Sometimes maybe it's not necessary to pay always by mobile or check immediately, but I think it's an option, in my opinion, not a substitute or nothing of nothing.
Okay, so basically you should have both. Yeah, people should have the choice. But what would you use, Carlos? Would you use the self-service checkout or the checkout? How is it when you?
I honestly pay as always. Okay, I pay by my money or credit card with a cashier, because I live in a very small town, and okay, it's not very usual to use some devices like, for example, big cities of London, Madrid, etc., wherever there is more usual. So in my town, people used to pay with cash or credit card and the normal way, at the typical way. So in my case, I used to pay in the traditional way.
Yeah, so with a cashier, yeah? And also, for example, if the machine makes a mistake, it's difficult to prove, I guess.
No, it's not the reason in my case. When I go to Madrid or Barcelona, I used to pay a mobile device. I used to new technologies, but in my hometown, I don't use, because there are not offers in the supermarkets or stores to pay in this way. So this is the reason. It's not necessary.
Personal service, because for example in my town, quite a small town, kind of like not everyone knew each other, but you go into a local shop and you would recognize the face of the person and you could talk. There was this kind of dialogue. How is it in Spain with you? Do you have this kind of community feel in your place that maybe would be lost if such devices were implemented?
No, I think like always. I will affirm my opinion. People have no fear to use, have no technophobe, and in the small cities, maybe people don't give up to the technology yet. Yeah. In my opinion, I don't know if in other countries, but big cities is very common, and small cities. I talking about a very small city, not a medium city, a very small city.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be viable.
With lamps crossing the roads.
Yes, okay. Is that, no, do you have lambs in Spain? Yeah, what's the animal? Bulls, no?
What?
Bulls crossing the road. Bulls.
Bulls?
A bull.
Ah, bull. Yeah, bull. Yeah.
Bulls crossing the road, something like that. Okay, guys, let's go. But don't wear red. Don't wear red. Okay, let's go to the next bit. Ismail, would you like to read the next paragraph?
Yes.
Okay, so from the same could be true, I think we got there.
The same could be true anywhere you see humans clustering to pay, said futurologist Peter Cochrane. Technology,
I've never heard this job, but wow, cool.
Technology has the ability to change all that.
Clustering. Do you understand? Clustering. To cluster.
To create
a group.
Yeah, to make a group, to cluster together, to form some kind of group. Yeah, they're like it's kind of negative. Yeah, the connotations are kind of negative. They're clustering together like bees. Okay, that would be swarming together, but clustering together. For breakfast, you can eat honey clusters. Yeah, clusters are basically oats that join together and things like that. So clustering formed together as one kind of big thing. So humans clustering to pay. They're basically rushing at the checkouts. Futurologist, have you heard of this profession? So, Wojtek, have you heard of this job? A futurologist?
You think it's a job? I don't know if everyone pay for it, but I think it's a kind of philosopher who thinks about the future, about the things that will happen. Or he predict some trends or things that will be discovered
But don't we all do that to some extent, yeah? So we all think about the future. So could we all call ourselves futurologists, I wonder? I don't know if they get salary for this. That's quite interesting. But yeah, okay, anyway, so I think everything was clear. Am I correct? Did you understand everything?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to the next paragraph. Ismail, you can read the next bit if you like, because that was a small amount.
Yes. Those who feel uneasy at the thought of paying for their morning coffee by waiving their debt or credit card over a card reader should brace themselves for a new era in payment technology.
To brace yourself for something. Is that new?
Does it mean to prepare yourself or something?
Yes. So, for example, to brace yourself for something. If, for example, you go to a theme park and you go on do you know what a theme park is?
Yeah.
Theme park. So with roller coasters, rides and things, there's a really scary ride in the UK. There's Stealth. Yeah, there's a ride called Stealth. I'll show you a picture. One second, so you understand. Basically, not stealthy. I don't know what that is. Okay. This ride, yeah, in the UK, this is a theme park ride. This is a roller coaster. Can you all see?
Mm.
Before you go up here, you would have to brace yourself. You go, yeah. It's exciting. You have to prepare yourself, exactly as Abdullah said. Yeah, so you'd have to brace yourself before going on the roller coaster ride, or brace yourself for a major change. Mm-hmm. Brace yourself. You may lose your job. Yeah, meaning prepare yourself. Do it in the best possible. Yeah, try to prepare yourself in the best possible way. Mm-hmm. Do you understand?
To be ready, no? To be ready for success.
Prepare yourself to make yourself ready. Yeah. So, Carlos, what do you have to brace yourself for? Equally, for example, at the moment the weather's not good. You can brace yourself for bad weather.
For bad weather, so you are talking about climate change. If you are ready to brace the climate change.
In that example, yeah. So you can brace yourself for climate change. If you prepare yourself in some way.
The fact is not I prepare. Okay, I think we can be prepared, but we need help if for example, the climate change is coming.
Yeah.
So we need to be prepared to brace the climate change.
Yeah.
And because if not. You can fight with them. For example, if you live in the coast and the flood is growing up, the sea.
The sea levels are rising.
People who live there, there must be braced with the climate change to build maybe a higher road or pavement. So I need. In my case, for example, I think I have to be prepared to the climate change.
Yeah, you'd have to brace yourself for the climate change. Yeah, you'd have to run away.
It's likely to come in.
Yeah, so natural disasters as well. Yeah, so for example, in America a couple of months ago, there's a massive hurricane.
Exactly.
They'll be told there's a hurricane coming. Brace yourself.
Exactly. So it's more common than we can think.
Yeah, I think it's actually quite used if I think.
So we need to be ready to brace this fact.
Brace ourselves for this.
Brace ourselves.
Yeah, cool.
Exactly.
Man, can you hear me? That sounds cool. Man, can you hear me? Okay, not yet. Or man, I can't work out, but man sounds cooler. Okay, Wojtek. What do you need to brace yourself for, or what do you think we need to brace ourselves for in the world? Not just about to do with the climate. Wojtek? Okay, he's gone straight away. What do you say, Abdullah? So in Europe or around the world, what do we need to brace ourselves for?
We have to brace ourselves of coming wars because of the lack of water, maybe.
Okay, so you think there could be a war?
Yeah, because I mean, in the following years it could be a war because water is becoming scarce. Or how do you say that?
Scarce.
Yeah.
Scarce meaning, guys, for those who don't know, scarce just means there's not enough. There's a lack of.
Yeah, and maybe it will happen that a war will break out.
So it's inevitable, you're saying, yeah? It's inevitable.
Yeah, inevitable. Yeah.
Ismail, do you know inevitable and scarce?
I don't know, Martin, what does it mean, inevitable?
Okay, inevitable means it's going to happen regardless of what you do. It's fate. It's just going to happen. So it's inevitable.
It means you can't avoid it. So
yeah, you can't avoid it. Just do the best thing you can. Yeah. So okay. I don't know, man. I can't hear you. Could you just check in your top, just here, if you can see here, there should be a button on your Google Hangouts. Could you make sure that it's not red?
I think he's out.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, that's no problem. Okay, so okay, that's scarce and inevitable. Was that clear? Carlos, do you know these two words, scarce and inevitable?
Excuse me, Martin. Can you?
Yeah.
Can you repeat again? So I was.
No worries. Do you understand scarce and inevitable?
Yes, scarce is the lack of something. For example, scarce of food, or scarce of money. No. Scarce. No, more. I think it's more for raw materials. It means for raw materials maybe. And inevitable is something you can do to stop it.
Yeah. So not quite. So money is scarce. Time is scarce.
Okay. So it's scarce for raw materials, for wealth, for money, for
resources.
Water.
Yeah? So time is a resource, yeah. So it's any commodities, any time, any resources can be scarce. So there's the lack of it. But inevitable means it's going to happen. Yeah. Hello, man. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Where are you from, man?
Okay.
How do I say your name? Please tell me it's man.
Man.
Okay, man.
You just need to stress A.
No worries. And where are you from, man?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's my first time with you.
Cool. Okay. Nice. I hope it's okay. Yeah. So we've only got a couple of minutes, but we're just talking about technology. In fact, Carlos, could you quickly summarize what we've talked about so far?
Okay. Yes. So we are talking about how technology is here and how can avoid to the technology be overwhelmed us. So how can we breathe with ourselves with the technology? How we can use in a good way to be easy in supermarkets, using in banking, in everywhere. So how can technology change our lives in the next years?
Yeah.
It's a very short statement.
Cool. Okay. And man, what would you say? So what do you think of technology?
I think it's good, but if we use it in modern way, like not too much, not too little.
So in moderation, yeah, you can say that for lots of things. To use it in moderation is important. Basically, not too much, not too little, the right amount. So for example, you should eat food in moderation. Yeah, you should eat. You can eat chocolate, but not too much, not too little. That's up to you. But in moderation, yeah, in the right amount.
I think if everything we do, if we do it in a moderation way, I think it will be good thing, everything.
So everything should be in moderation, yeah? Not too much, not too little, the right amount of things. Guys, we're running out of time, so we'll conclude there. But I think we'll follow this up in another session, yeah, to do with that. But feel free to read the text and search the words and stuff. And if we meet again, you can feel free to ask any questions about any words you found or something. You've been great to speak with. It's been great to speak with you again, Carlos, and familiar faces like Abdullah and Ismail and etc. And
likewise,
hopefully speak to you again soon at some point.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Take care.
Thank you for your class, Martin.
Nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you guys. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.